Government Senator Fitz Henley says, in light of what media reports have indicated is a police anti-corruption investigation into operations at the KSAMC, its chairman, Mayor Andrew Swaby, should tell Jamaica what he meant by he tried to grill up and gel up the thing to ensure he's not exposed. This when he was heard appearing to discuss use of resources on the PNP political hustings. Audio has gone viral on social media where Swaby is heard expressing his determination to ensure the opposition PNP wins Central Kingston.
I have tried in my way to help to gel the thing together. I talk to Charmaine, I talk to Charmaine's sister, I talk to other people in the constituency. I want even tell her, say, for me, go this with the sports team, I keep on Angela over 3 in the race. And me and Bull and them and they attack. And me know the role within the play when other man come on and get them. That's why me that try say, let me talk to them to make sure, say, we will grill the thing up, then can say, PNP now, PNP no mind. Come here, all just sit down and will look for it like I said, it's a ABC car. We know we target Central Kingston to win. We know that. I mean, I look for who I run. I look for say, we want PNP win. And my backside of the door when we have an MP and a Central Kingston.
Andrew Swaby, Kingston Mayor. Swaby has denied any wrongdoing by the KSAMC under his leadership, but the PNP KSAMC scandal is reportedly being probed by the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency, MOCA. The probe took a turn recently with a statement given to MOCA by former PNP candidate Lawrence Rowe, which alleged taxpayers' money allocated to the KSAMC is being used to fund PNP candidates. Senator Fitz Henley says Mayor Swaby has several questions to answer.
It is good that the mayor has now made himself available to comment on matters in the public domain which are potentially controversial. Now that he has adopted this newfound disposition, I wish to ask him a few questions. What did he mean when he said he was particular about grilling up and gelling up the thing and he'd be exposed if the PNP does not win Central Kingston? Is he aware of the allegation that a member of the KSAMC who is connected to the PNP has been funding criminal dons in the corporate area? Has he caused an investigation into this matter? And what are the findings?
Senator Fitz Henley. Senator Fitz Henley says Swaby should clear the air concerning the use of public resources by the KSAMC and not to attempt to deflect by making public demands of media houses and threatening strong action. The government senator says it is unfortunate that the KSAMC has been plunged into a corruption scandal since Mayor Swaby took over the reins, and Swaby should do the honorable thing and resign.
6 inmates at the Black River lockup in St. Elizabeth were given the opportunity to see their children on Thursday as part of Pre-Father's Day initiative. Head of the St. Elizabeth Police, Superintendent Coolidge Minto, said the initiative was launched last year and has so far been successful. He recalled how an inmate who had not seen his child at birth was able to bond with the toddler.
Traditionally, Father's Day is a time to honor the love, guidance, and strength that fathers provide. But today we recognize the importance of supporting families, especially those who find themselves in difficult circumstances. And so despite these challenges, we have extended this gesture to these fathers to share a few minutes and to connect with their children, despite the physical barriers that may separate them. This event is a testament of our commitment to treating those in our custody with dignity and humanity, and allowing children and spouses to spend precious moments together. On this day is a reflection of our values, our compassion and respect, and the belief in rehabilitation and family, that it is a vital component of one's journey.
Head of the St. Elizabeth Police, Superintendent Coolidge Minto. Meanwhile, a female visitor commended the police for allowing her detained nephew to see his 3 children before Father's Day.
Thank God for Mr. Minto for what he have done for Pre-Father's Day. First I ever see this in life. I never see it in Montego Bay nowhere. And I've never here, never treat child come and visit him and can hug him and can hold him. Thank God for that.
A St. Elizabeth woman.
The St. Mary Police have taken one man into custody in connection with the discovery of a number of vehicles suspected to have been stolen. It's reported that a police team carried out a targeted operation in the Pembroke Hall community of Gale in the parish yesterday, targeting individuals suspected to be involved in lottery scamming, stolen motor vehicle rings, and other serious crimes. During the operation, a garage and nearby vegetated areas were searched, leading to the discovery of 15 scrapped motor vehicles suspected to have been stolen. Among the makes and models found were Toyota Probox, Axio, Wish, and Voxy. The St. Mary Police is urging residents to report suspicious activity or wanted individuals by calling 876-994-2224 or 876-333-9530. The Manchester Police say the parish continues to grapple with break-ins despite a reduction over last year. Acting Territorial Officer for the Area 3 Police, Inspector Berthlyn Lloyd, says for the period January 1 to June 7, there were 33 break-ins compared with 46 for the corresponding period last year. Robberies decreased by 5. 10 incidents were reported when compared with 15 in 2024. Addressing the monthly meeting of the Manchester Municipal Corporation on Thursday, Inspector Lloyd called for citizens to take personal responsibility in safeguarding their properties.
But while we are seeing this decrease in major crimes, we are still not comfortable because breaking is still too high, robbery is still too high. So we are concerned and we are asking all persons to be on deck and persons to ensure their personal safety and to take the necessary precautions to keep their properties and their persons safe.
Inspector Lloyd says there were 79 serious crimes reported up to June 7, compared with 134 last year, an overall reduction of 41%.
8 murders have been recorded for the period in comparison for 19 for the similar period in 2024. This indicates a decrease of 11 or 58%. Shooting 10 recorded comparing to 16 for the previous year. 7 rapes have been recorded for the period in comparison to 6 for the corresponding period. This is the only area that we are seeing an increase of 1 or 17%. Aggravated assault 10 in comparison to for the 11 for 2024. Lastly, 1 reported comparing to 21 for last year.
Acting Territorial Officer for the Area 3 Police, Inspector Berthlyn Lloyd.
A proposal to set a flat rate of $180 for fares charged by public passenger vehicle operators in the corporate area has been accepted by the Transport Ministry. This was highlighted by President of the All-Voice Transportation Group, Lorraine Finnegan, during Wednesday's virtual meeting of the Transport Operators Development Sustainable Services, TODS. Finnegan was given a summary of discussions held Wednesday between leaders of various taxi groups and Transport Minister Darrell Vaz, along with representatives of stakeholder agencies to include the Transport Authority.
Patterson spoke on the flat fare that we are recommending for the KMTR. I must let you know, Mr. Patterson, that I was expecting to hear objection from 3 of the state agency that was there. Well, I was disappointed because not one member of the state agency objected to the recommendations made by Mr. Patterson for the flat rate. The MD of Transport Authority, even out of the meeting, he said to us, there's no question about that. There's no opposition to it. It is an excellent idea. He said it will be better for us as operator. The commuters will accept it much better than the base rate and the per kilo. And he said, in the presence of myself and Mr. Patterson, it will also be easier for the members of his staff that has to do with fare increase. That is the research department.
He said the minister requested documentation on the proposal.
So just to let you all know, there was not one objection to the $180 flat rate, and the minister instructed that a document be sent off to him at the earliest possible time so that he can seek legal advice in terms of how best to implement it, one, and two, it will have to be gazetted.
President of the All Voice Transportation Group, Lauren Finnegan.